Hey, all, welcome back to the Everyday Wholeness Show with the beautiful, amazing Janet Uribe and myself, Karen Stultz. And we are here to help you understand the wholeness that is you each and every day. And Janet and I were talking a little bit ago about how what were we going to focus on for this episode of the Everyday Wholeness Show. And so Janet, in her brilliance, suggested that I pull an oracle card. So today I did pull an oracle card. And interestingly enough, it is completion, closing the door, letting go, and how that is really the wholeness sometimes is letting go, right? Closing the door shows up as a call to recognize an ending. And when we're growing, we do need to close the door on the past things. Right, Janet?
You know me, I'm going to question everything. I agree. There's components of like the evolving self that require the closed door. Absolutely. But I'll also bring in the duality component of it, right? There are moments when we've tried to close doors, my friend, and then suddenly you find the same pattern before you. So if we're talking about the completion of closing the door, I highly recommend that you not close that door without doing a holistic review of everything that was learned there first.
I love that. I love that because that is true of everything. A lot of people, a lot of my mentors and whatnot will just say, just do it. Even I'll say that upon occasion, just do it. Just do it. In your heart. So just do it. Howsoever, when it comes to closing a door, there are consequences to every action. There are pros and cons to every action and every reaction. So recognizing that when you're closing a door, you better do some soul searching. You better take the responsibility for that action. Or another way of getting around it a little bit is to say, maybe I'm going to let go of this in its entirety, but I'm going to hang on to it a little bit. Because the fact is that there are aspects of this open door that are keeping us stuck that need to be addressed, that we want to hang on to because it really is serving us. So I know you had mentioned, I thought, what an ideal thing, because you had mentioned, Janet, in the Magical Tea Party, which, by the way, sign up for the Magical Tea Party at karenstultz.com/tea party, where Janet and I will share with you information that you might need personally along the way with the guides and with the oracle cards. But you had mentioned in the Magical Tea Party that you had manifested a home to move to. So you're kind of closing the door to apartment living, literally, yeah?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's fascinating. I'll put it to you this way. The apartment was perfect and it was completely staged to what I was designating as my order at that time. At that time, I just kept telling the universe, I just want a view. I want a view. And a view out here might cost multi-millions of dollars, maybe $30 million where I live. And at the time, I knew that I had to move. I didn't have credit. I didn't have a job to my name. I didn't have a proof of income. I didn't have many, 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 many things. And I manifested an apartment at that time with a view. And it was one of the most healing moments of my life to have just the view and go out on my patio and journal and reflect and meditate. So it's perfect. But you experience things to decide, you experience contrast to figure out what you want, what you don't want. I need the ground. I need to touch the earth every morning, every night. There's something for me to just have easy access, quick access to a backyard to sit on and sit with the trees and amongst the trees, not look at them from afar. So even the symbolism of living in an apartment, friends, listen to this door I'm closing, of looking at the views and the trees from afar, not realizing I can just be amongst them, interacting with them, playing with them, touching them. I was denying myself things about myself, but I'd been taking the time to realize, what else have I been denying myself before I leave here? Because I'm in the energy of it here. I can access what I'm missing here. I'm not walking away. Now, that being said, there are many of you out there that might be in a toxic relationship. It might be a toxic relationship with a significant other. It might be a toxic relationship with the way you treat your body. It might be a toxic relationship with, your thinking. You can also walk away from that. It would be healthy to walk away from that. But similarly, get your work done before you close that door, because that door will open wide open, like just wide open. It'll open itself up, guys, to show you what else is left. And it'll do it with a different name or it'll do it with worse conditions in the body. It's intended to be this way, friends. If you aren't doing the work where you are, then you will be nudged by the universe to do it where you go, because you take yourself with you.
Yeah, you can't lose yourself. Yourself is going to be with you. So you may as well make friends with yourself. You may as well love yourself first and foremost.
Yeah.
They're always there. But the learnings that we have, the belief systems that we have, it's important to be able to close the door to some of those belief systems. So, for example, I love my apartment. I want to live here for the rest of my life. Is that a true statement? Or am I ready to grow and experience something new that is a little bit scary, guys? It's a little bit scary to get out of my comfort zone, that's for sure. I don't know. But I thought that is ideal because Janet, you're growing, right? You're growing.
Yeah.
I'm growing. We are all growing if we allow it. We can stay in our comfort zone, or we can say, what else is there? What is my adventure? I'm feeling really good where I am. That's awesome. Hang on to that feeling. And what more can I have?
Yeah.
I can have a lot more.
And if you're making it about feelings, I mean, that's really, think about this, guys. Think about this. Your brain, your body, your soul is not scared of the change. It's not scared of the discomfort. It's scared of the feeling. It is scared of the sadness. It is scared of the anxiety. It is scared of the frustration. It is scared of the anger. It is scared of the not knowing.
Mm-hmm. That's what homeostasis is.
Yeah, you live in a duality. So what would it look like to get comfortable with making peace with sadness or anger or anxiety, just like you make peace with joy and happiness? Homeostasis does not negate one or the other. They are both here. But making peace with both and understanding how to navigate both is what helps you continue your progress in your path, and do it with much greater ease than resistance. Oh my God, now we're on this roller coaster ride. I don't want to go down. I don't want to go down. We're going down whether you want to or not. And you'll come right back up, because that is part of our experience here. But think about it this way. Imagine trying to stop that roller coaster.
Yeah, that's a little bit, I would not want to stand in the lane of that track of stopping that roller coaster while it's going down.
And that's what we try. That is what we try.
Yeah, it's important to look at, to allow that knowledge, that feeling, because that is when we get our subconscious and our conscious working together. And our subconscious works simply on pictures and emotions. It doesn't really work on the conscious thought. It is the pictures and emotions that are driving us. And what happens is that we have a thought, we want to put it into action, or we want to manifest it, and we don't have any emotion with it. We don't have any picture that goes along with it. We don't have the vision. And therefore, it doesn't occur. So what do you think about closing the door on things that are not serving you at the moment and being whole by envisioning what it is and manifesting what it is and feeling what it is that will make you whole? Well, we are whole. So that's what this whole show is about, right, Janet?
Yeah. You can't ever separate yourself from yourself. You can get unacquainted with yourself, and you can ignore yourself, and you can neglect yourself, and you can deny yourself, but you're never separate from yourself.
Yeah. That is so true. So, guys, our friends out there, tell us, what door are you closing so that you can grow and feel the abundance and the awesomeness that is your life? So you can feel that wholeness and honor it and appreciate it for all that it is. What are you willing to let go of? And until next time, be whole.